What's going on? It's Whatchouwant in Ark Survival Evolved. Here's the coordinates for the southern ice cave on the center map. Maybe you know, maybe you don't. If you do, great. If not, let's go check it out. I do recommend some fur for this cave. It is an ice cave. I'm writing an ice cube in here. I forgot to bring my fur, so we're going to try to make it kind of quick before I freeze to death. Hypothermia will definitely get you in here. In the entrance here, you have two options. Ramp up to the right. There's also a ramp to the left. It is a big loop. It does come back around. I typically like to go up on the right and work my way around and come out on the left. This is the center map. We are on 5th Lobe Ark Server. Mild boost during the week, 2 times harvesting taming experience. On the weekends, the evolution event for us is 4 times. Like I said, this is a southern ice cave. Come in here, there is an artifact of the Skylord. Get yourself some cave drops, hopefully find some good loot. Right here at the top, if you cut a left, over here in this big area, occasionally there's a drop right here. Looks empty today. Anytime you go into any of the caves, want to check your corners, look around, usually as long as you can keep your bearing as to the direction of the front door. Typically you can find your way out. Now my bear is pretty strong, has pretty decent health, some high melee. But since I forgot my fur, I'm going to try to run past a lot of this stuff. I'm only going to fight when I need to. There's a lot of dire wolves, some saber tooths. Run into quite a few spiders. These yetis are pretty tough. They definitely have some good knockback also, so if you find yourself up against the backed up to a cliff, you might want to try to cut out instead of fighting. They will wind up pushing you off of a cliff. Like I said, this is all a big loop right here. Hang a left right here takes you back to the entrance. Right takes you further in. All the way to the wall, and back here is a drop. Jump off your mount, come over here, break up this oil. Let's sneak on back and see what we got. Only been in here for a little bit of time, and already I'm down 1/3 of my health. I'm trying to hurry here. I should have brought a torch. What do we get? Yes! Mastercraft cloth gloves. Sweet! I'll be using those never. Now what do we got here? Little frozen dodo and coyote. Looks like a little coyote and roadrunner scene there. Wonder if that's a tip of the hat. Anyway, we're going to come back towards the front. There is a ramp area that I like to pick up before heading in. A little deeper into the cave. Again, I'm going to try to run past as much stuff as I can and only fight when necessary. Hang a left here, go up the ramp. As you're exploring around, it's pretty difficult to miss it. Hang out in here a few times, you'll wind up getting your bearings. Figure out where everything's at, you won't get lost. If you do get lost, hopefully you got some food and warm clothes, maybe a fire you can warm yourself up. Sometimes there's a drop around on this corner. This is where you have to be careful if the yetis chase you down. They'll definitely knock you off of the edge right there. And it's always a good idea to check around to make sure nothing's chasing you before you get off of your mount to collect the loot from the drop. Go ahead and take care of these guys real quick. And here comes a yeti. The bear should be fine against him. Shouldn't get beat up too bad. But there's that knockback I was talking about. You get 2 or 3 of those guys on you, they'll push you around the room for sure. Alright, what do we got here? Like a journeyman pick. Not bad. Always need tools. Wind up dying. Don't have to make another one. Come on down the ramp. We're going to head in a little deeper. As you are moving around, be careful of the edge. It's definitely easy to go flying off. Take one step too many. It's a pretty long fall there. Might kill your bear. Happened to a buddy of mine. He loved that bear. Wasn't even sure what happened. I just heard a large splat. Sounded like some tears freezing too. Anyway, come around here to the back, hang a right. It's going to be a ramp down. If you want to stay and fight, you can definitely get plenty of experience out of here. Typically there's a drop right here. Looks like it's not here at the moment though. I'm going to keep on moving, getting pretty low on my health. Like I said, it's pretty chilly in here. Check your corners. Always keep an eye open for some loot that's calling your name. Hit the ramp on the right here, head up here. This is where the artifact of the Skylord is. A lot of the times there's some spiders and wolves or saber-tooths up here, so be careful when you're up here. Make sure you don't get blindsided. The bears, saber-tooths, and spiders are not going to give you a pushback, but never like to be surprised in a cave. Another artifact here. Fiomia saddle. Yes, keep my poop monster safe. Take a quick look over your shoulder. Occasionally there could be one in the corner, the opposite corner there. Down here at the bottom, this is also a big loop. I'm going to send you back around to the right with no option of anywhere else to go. Again, you always want to just take a quick peek in your corners. Make sure there's no drop there. Well, you got a little T-Rex frozen in there, a little Ice Age scene. The ramp straight ahead is the one that's going to take us back to the entrance, which is good news for my warmth. You just want to throw a quick lap around here, make sure I didn't miss any drops, make sure nothing's hiding from me. Hate to miss out on some loot. Run past all these guys, and the ramp right here to the left, that's going to take you back up to the artifact up there. We're going to swing past that since we already got it. Come around here, double check a couple of my corners. The Yetis don't get aggroed until you get kind of close to them. Or if you hit one, they'll call their buddies over to help them out. So as long as you're not too close to them, you don't have anything to worry about. We're going to field goal these two, run right through the middle of them, head up the ramp. This should take us back to the entrance. We're going to head out, get some warmth. Go hit the cave, grab your drops, get your artifact, do what you want. Live your life. Let me know if there's something you'd like to see.